Okay, welcome to the Parkland Challenge 2017. It's time for our second game today between Prairie Central and Salt Fork. Let's go ahead and meet the teams and we'll get started.
Tommy Thompson, 11th grade.
Cale Favre, 12th grade.
Daryl Harlan, 12th grade.
Nick Lester, 11th grade.
Cody Bainbridge, 12th grade.
Austin Bergmeyer, 9th grade.
Madison Nift, senior.
Abby Cottrell, senior.
Hunter Bolin, senior.
Kyle S. Steininger, junior.
Noah Meister, senior.
Danny Wells, junior.
Travis Mueller, junior.
Maria Carranza, senior.
Brianna Kerner, senior.
Jillian Apple, senior.
Braden Thomas, senior.
Marcos Carranza, senior.
Okay, let's begin the game. Which chess piece must always end up on the opposite color square after a standard move? Prairie Central, Abby.
Knight.
Knight is correct. Automaker Henry Ford shocked the world in 1914 by raising his employees' wages from $2.34 a day to what staggering amount? His wages from $2.34 a day to what staggering amount? Hunter, person.
$4.
Not $4. You guys can confirm?
$4.25.
No, it's $5 whole dollars a day. $5 a day. What political leader handpicked his spry 70-year-old brother Raul as his successor in 2001? Raul. Prairie Central, Kyle.
Fidel Castro.
Yes, Fidel Castro is correct. Who created the television series Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill? Salt Fork Tommy.
Mike Judge.
Mike Judge. He also did Idiocracy and Office Space. Which is broader, family or genus? Prairie Central, Hunter.
Family.
Family is correct. TV's longest-running comedy show from 1951 to 1971 was hosted by what rubber-faced comic? That was Red Skelton. Red Skelton. What car company makes the Rogue, Murano, and Altima? Hunter,
Nissan.
Nissan is correct. What Southern state song came under fire in the 1990s because it supposedly contained racist elements? Kyle, Prairie Central.
Mississippi.
Not Mississippi. You guys can confirm?
Alabama.
No, it was Virginia. What is the model name on the last Oldsmobile ever made? Nick Sulfur.
Cutlass Brogham.
No. You guys can confirm?
X.
No, it was Alero. What are roller coasters classified as by the United States Patent Office? They are classified as scenic railways. Kind of weird. Why is the song Video Killed the Radio Star important in the realm of television? Hunter, Prairie Central.
The first song that MTV played.
That is correct. Back when they actually played videos. What is the Fahrenheit equivalent of 0 degrees Celsius? Hunter, Prairie Central.
32.
32 degrees Fahrenheit, yes. In what city is Illinois State University located? Prairie Central, Hunter.
Wilmington, Illinois.
That's incorrect. You guys can confirm?
Normal.
Normal is correct, yes. Which figure from Greek mythology came too close to the sun and fell? Abby, Prairie Central.
Icarus.
Icarus is correct. What is the particular feature of xeriscape landscaping? XERI scape landscaping. Hunter, Prairie Central.
Waterfalls.
No, not correct. You guys can confirm?
Topiary.
No, it requires very little watering. What was Al Capone eventually imprisoned for? Nick Sulfur.
Tax evasion.
Tax evasion is correct. What alkali puts the heat in a chili pepper? Daryl Sulfur.
Capsaicin.
That's correct. What organization was originally founded by doctors in 1847 to improve public health? That was the AMA, the American Medical Association. In E.B. White's popular children's book, Charlotte's Web, Charlotte is a spider. What type of animal is White's Hunter, Prairie Central?
Pig.
That's incorrect. I'll finish the question because what type of animal is White's Stuart Little?
Mouse.
Yes, Mouse is correct. That was a sneaky one. Who portrayed Rooster Cogburn in the Coen Brothers? Kyle, percentile.
John Wayne.
Not John Wayne, I'll finish for you. In the Coen Brothers reimagining of the movie True Grit. Portrayed Rooster Cogburn.
Kurt Russell.
No, it was Jeff Bridges. What science deals with celestial bodies as well as with the evolution? 100%.
Astronomy.
Astronomy, yes, with cosmology. What Confederate general is the subject of an outdoor musical presented at the Theater West, Virginia? 100%.
Lee.
Not Robert E. Lee. You guys can confirm?
Jackson.
Yes, Stonewall Jackson. What Las Vegas hotel and casino features a rooftop thrill ride called Big Shot? Daryl Sulfur.
Las Vegas Sands.
Not the Sands. No, you guys can confirm?
Palomar?
Stratosphere. All right, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to solve for.
What is the significance of this April 2005 video titled Me at the Zoo?
It's the first YouTube video ever.
The 18-second clip, titled Me at the Zoo, was the first video to be uploaded to YouTube.
Okay, it's a very tight game so far. Let's continue on with our game. Who was the 14th president of the United States? Kyle, percentile.
James Polk.
Not Polk. You guys can confirm?
Ben Buren.
It was Pierce, Franklin Pierce. On April 24th, 1990, this mechanism was launched from the Space Shuttle Discovery. 100%.
Voyager.
Not Voyager. You guys can confirm?
Mars rover. Mars rover.
No, it was a Hubble Space Telescope. What insect can jump the furthest? What insect can jump the furthest? 100%.
Flea.
Not the flea. You guys can confirm?
Grasshopper. Grasshopper.
Grasshopper is correct. What term is used for 2 under par in Nick Sulfur?
Birdie.
Not birdie. You guys can confirm?
Eagle.
Eagle is correct. What is the hardest mineralized tissue in the human body? 100%.
Teeth.
Be more specific.
Keratin.
No, you guys can confirm?
Enamel.
Enamel is correct. Yes. What Soviet Republic's 1988 earthquake marked the first time the USSR embraced international relief after a disaster? What Soviet Republic's earthquake? That was Armenia. What modern religion allegedly claims Xenu banished humans? Nick Sulfur.
Scientology.
Scientology is correct. What novel is the second book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Nick Sulfur.
The Two Towers.
Two Towers is correct. What make of car is named for a chief of the Ottawa Indians? 100%.
Pontiac.
Pontiac is correct. Yeah. What are airplanes called that only have one set of wings? 100%.
Monowing.
No. Just confirm.
Monoplane.
Monoplane is correct. Comedian Wally Cox provided the voice for what meek but powerful animated TV dog hero? Kyle, percentile.
Underdog.
Underdog is correct. What 2 Republicans are the only U.S. presidents to also serve a full 8 years as vice president? That was Richard Nixon and George Herbert Walker Bush. 1 under Eisenhower, 1 under Reagan. What part of the body is affected by the swelling known as periodontal? 100%.
The mouth.
Be more specific.
The Gums.
Gums. What is the native country of Agatha Christie's detective Hercule Poirot? Poirot's native country. Abby Person.
England.
Not England. You guys can confirm?
France.
That's Belgium. What Jane Austen novel was rewritten in 2009 to include zombies? 100%.
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice is correct. What was the name of the first ever man-made satellite? Kyle Person.
Sputnik.
Sputnik is correct. What southwestern state has the largest Indian population in the United States? Kyle Person.
New Mexico.
Not New Mexico. You guys confirm?
Arizona.
Oklahoma. What radio show would you hear about Guy Noir, the Ketchup Advisory Board, and the Professional Organization of English Majors? What radio show would you hear about Guy Noir, 100%?
Howard Stern Show.
Not Howard Stern. You guys confirm?
NPR.
No, it's the Prairie Home Companion. Who wrote the song White Christmas? Abby Person.
Bing Crosby.
Not Bing Crosby. You guys confirm? Any answer?
No answer.
Bing Crosby sang it. Irving Berlin wrote it. Okay, that's the end of our first round. We'll tie up our scores and be back with our lightning round right after this.
Having problems fitting college into your busy schedule? Take classes on your time.
Now that the kids are in bed, I can relax and view this week's lesson. It is so great that I can be out of town and still participate in class discussions. Even though this class is online, these videos really give me a chance to get to know my professors, all from the comfort of my own home.
With affordable tuition, hundreds of online classes, and over 20 degrees to choose from, Parkland College Online Learning is here for you. So go ahead, register today. Visit online.parkland.edu for more information about Parkland's online classes.
Okay, really good game so far. Let's go to our lightning round. What connects a fetus with the placenta? Nick Salford.
Umbilical cord.
Umbilical cord is correct. What founding father wrote the Declaration? Daryl Salford.
Thomas Jefferson.
Jefferson is correct. John Paul and Ringo. Who is the missing Beatle? 100%. Need an answer? Sorry, it's George. George is the missing Beatle. Name all 5 Great Lakes. 100%.
Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior.
That is correct. Who wrote and starred in the Austin Power movies? Nick Salford.
Mike Meyer.
Mike Meyer is correct. It's a brand of tires and a pleasant 365 days. Salford. Nick.
Goodyear.
Goodyear is correct. Iraq invaded Kuwait on August 2nd, 1990, leading to this war. Kyle, person.
First Gulf War.
Yes, Gulf War. What trade union was finally legalized in Poland in 1989? That was Solidarity. What galaxy is nearest to the Milky Way? Salford. Nick.
Andromeda.
Andromeda is correct. This movie enhancing feature was introduced for home use by Dolby in 1982. Daryl Salford.
Surround sound.
Surround sound is correct. Actor Paul Giamatti's father was commissioner of what major sport? He was the commissioner of baseball, Bart Giamatti. Who invented the cotton gin? 100%.
Eli Whitney.
Eli Whitney is correct. What day of the year is considered to be Star Wars Day? Daryl Salford.
May 4th.
Yes, may the 4th be with you. What former U.S. president showed up on $1 coins in 1971? Salford, Nick.
Kennedy.
Not Kennedy, that was Eisenhower. Eisenhower. Ashtanga, Bikram, and Kundalini are all types of what? Daryl Salford.
Yoga.
Yoga is correct. What product was pumped from the ground under Oklahoma's capital? Salford, Nick.
Oil.
Oil is correct. Where in the U.S. are the walls of Jerusalem? You're in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Who was the first U.S. president to visit communist Vietnam? Kyle, Percentile.
Eisenhower.
Not Eisenhower, it was Clinton in 2000. What search engine was originally named Backrub? That was Google, apparently. What color is the brick road in Las Vegas's MGM Grand Hotel? Kyle, Percentile.
Gold.
Yes. Okay, good lightning round. We'll be back with our final round right after this. We got one more round to see who takes on St. Joe Ogden in our finals. The log toys that have amused generations of American kids. Hunter,
Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs, yes. In grammar, what word means 3 dots at the end of a sentence? Hunter, Percentile.
Ellipsis.
That's correct. Who wore the numbers 23 and 45 on his Chicago Bulls jersey? 100%.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan is correct. Who wrote Death of a Salesman? Nick Salford.
Arthur Miller.
Arthur Miller is correct. The oldest and largest national military park in the United States commemorates Civil War fighting in which 2 southern states? 100%.
Georgia and Tennessee.
That is correct. Good job. In the 1930s, what game was played in movie theaters on bank nights? Abby, Percentile.
Monopoly.
Not Monopoly. You guys confirm?
Bridge.
It was bingo. Bingo. Michael, Jackie, Jermaine, Marlon, Randy, and Salford Darrell.
Janet.
No. You guys can confirm. I'll finish the question. Michael, Jackie, Jermaine, Marlon, Randy, and Tito were what brother act in pop music?
Jackson 5.
Yes. Jackson's or the Jackson 5. Yonkers, New York has a museum devoted to what historic river? Kyle, Percentile.
Hudson River.
Hudson is correct. What was the only country still building steam locomotives in 1990? Cody Salford.
Belgium.
Not Belgium. You guys confirm?
Germany.
It was China. Red Stick, translated into French. Hunter, Percentile.
Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, yes. What Louisiana city? What was the purpose of the Manhattan Project during World War II? Percentile, Hunter.
Nuclear weapons. The atomic bomb.
Yes, develop a nuclear bomb. What U.S. president put a Twinkie in the country's millennial time capsule? Kyle, Percentile.
Carter.
Not Carter. You guys can confirm?
Bush.
It was Clinton. That's a Twinkie questions. What is the word for the compulsion to light fires? 100%.
Pyromaniac.
Pyromania is correct. In April of 1964, this band occupied all of the top 5 positions on the Billboard singles charts with songs like Can't Buy Me Love, Abby, Percentile.
The Beatles.
The Beatles, yes. Twist and Shout, She Loves You, I Want to Hold Your Hand, and one other one. Which U.S. Olympian has won the most gold medals? Daryl Salford.
Michael Phelps.
Phelps is correct. Whose sons included Seth, Abel, and Cain? Presidential Kyle.
Adam. Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, yes. Under whose presidency did Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines become U.S. territories? Presidential Kyle.
McKinley.
Yes, William McKinley. Name the 5 boroughs in New York City. Cody?
Manhattan, Long Island, Brooklyn, and Compton.
No, not correct. You guys can confirm?
Staten Island, Long Island, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and the Bronx.
No, Long Island was not in there. Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island. What famous Frank Lloyd Wright house, designed in 1935, Suffolk, Tommy?
Falling Water?
Yes, Falling Water, after an Ayn Rand novel. In which city was the 1973 treaty signed that marked the end of the Vietnam War? Was it signed in Oslo, Paris, or Saigon? Presidential Hunter.
Saigon.
Not correct. You guys can confirm.
Also?
No, it was Paris. In what city would you find Stone Mountain, CNN Studios, Presidential Cop?
Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia, yes. What American band became internationally famous for Fight for Your Right to Party? Daryl Saltford.
The Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys is correct. What Arab city has a name derived from a word meaning sanctuary? What Arab city? That is Mecca. Mecca. What yellow plant that has the meaning lion's tooth is bane to Suffolk Daryl?
Dandelion.
Dandelion, yes, a bane to most gardeners. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Prairie Central.
Most of us know that Michael J. Fox played the role of Marty McFly in the 1985 blockbuster film Back to the Future. But they actually completed 6 weeks of filming with another actor playing the role before deciding to reshoot the film with Fox. Can you name the actor who was originally cast as Marty McFly?
Need an answer?
Tom Cruise.
While Michael J. Fox was the first choice to play Marty McFly, his commitment to the show Family Ties made him unavailable for the film. Eric Stoltz would take on the role for 6 weeks of filming before the producers decided he wasn't the right fit. They then worked out a deal with the producers of Family Ties and Michael J. Fox so that he could play the role.
Okay, good game so far. Let's finish it up. From what does a person with myopia suffer? Cody, Suffolk.
Strabismus.
Pardon?
Strabismus.
No, you guys can confirm?
Stigmatism?
No, nearsightedness. Nearsightedness. Home to many auto speed records, in what state would you find the Bonneville Hunter person?
Alabama.
Not Alabama. You guys can confirm. The Bonneville Salt Flats. Bonneville Salt Flats. What state?
Utah.
Utah is correct. Ironically, what kind of waves transmit television waves? Television pictures. Suffolk, Tubby.
Radio waves?
Radio waves is correct. What holiday, the official end of the summer, was first observed in 1894? Kyle, Prairie Central.
Christmas.
Not Christmas, no. You guys can confirm? What holiday, the official end of the summer? Need an answer?
Labor Day.
Labor Day is correct. What pizza chain began in Jeffersonville, Indiana, in a broom closet? What pizza chain began in Jeffersonville, Abby, President?
Pizza Hut?
Not Pizza Hut. You guys can confer.
Domino's.
No, it's Papa John's. Papa John did that out of the closet. What is the last word in the Gettysburg Address? Last word is earth. Earth. Which chess piece can you only move diagonally? 100%.
Bishop.
Bishop is correct. What historic city was founded in 1718 and given the name Nouveau Orleans? 100%.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, correct. What name was given to the relocation of southern Indian tribes to lands Daryl Suffolk?
Trail of Tears.
Trail of Tears, yes, beyond the Mississippi River. Which of the thoroughbred horse racing's Triple Crown events takes place in the Empire State? 100%.
Belmont Stakes.
Belmont Stakes, yes, in New York. Composer Irving Berlin wrote the campaign song I Like Ike for which presidential Suffolk Nick?
Eisenhower.
Yes, Eisenhower. Dwight P. Eisenhower. Which of these is not a variety of Girl Scout cookies? Do-si-do, Spreckle, Presidential Hunter.
Spreckle.
Spreckle is correct. Tag along and Samoa were your other options. What Civil War general made the famous quote, "War is hell"? Kyle, Presidential.
Grant.
Not Grant. You guys can confirm?
Sherman.
Sherman is right. How many books of the Bible are named for women? Daryl Suffolk.
None.
Not 9. You guys can confirm?
He said none, like 0.
Oh, none. Oh, I'm sorry. That's also wrong. Yes.
2.
2 is correct. Where is the naked cowboy, an underwear-clad guitarist, famous 100%?
New York City.
Be more specific.
Times Square.
Times Square is correct. Who was the first person to share the cover with Oprah on her magazine O? Abby, President.
Gail.
Not Gail, no. You guys can confirm? You answer?
Dr. Phil.
No, Michelle Obama.
It's close.
How many eyes does a bee have? 100%.
2.
Not 2. You guys can confirm?
They're compound eyes. Say 12. 12?
5.
Nope.
What Pennsylvania town was named for a European king? Braden.
Georgetown?
Not Georgetown. You guys can confirm? Need an answer?
Charleston.
No, that town was King of Prussia was actually the town's name.
Oh.
Okay, that's the end of our game. We'll tally up our scores and tell you who's moving on to face St. Joe Ogden right after this.
This is Mike. He wants to further his education, but he doesn't have a lot of time or money. With a full-time job and limited funds, things look bleak. Think Parkland. Affordable in-district tuition, hundreds of online classes to choose from. Over 20 degrees, mostly or entirely online. Affordable, convenient, gets you ahead. Parkland College Online Learning. Go ahead, link up. Visit online.parkland.edu for more information about Parkland's online classes.
Okay, our second great game of the day, Prairie Central 350, Salt Fork 320. So Prairie Central moves on to play St. Joseph Ogden. That'll be our next game, so stick around for that. Thanks for joining us.